As of 4:45, we've had about 1/3 of an inch registered at Williamsburg. You see these isolated spikes up. There's about a little lone dot of about 1/2 inch in parts of Fentress County. That was the previously warned severe thunderstorm there in Fentress County. The ground confirmation was actually just below the severe threshold on that hail. But in your first alert forecast, we do have those downpours and storms coming through. So make sure the kids have the rain gear with them this morning. They may leave it at school, though, because this afternoon things really are improving. So it's morning rain and storms, only cooling to around 64, staying warm and steamy as these storms continue to drop southeast over the next half an hour to an hour. You can see we'll continue to bring those storms down into more of Cumberland County, like we were live tracking for you, Morgan County, Anderson, Union, Claiborne, into Granger County to Hamblin County. Again, moving southeast, that'll take these storms now down into Knox County. They've gotten back up to about a 30-mile-per-hour pace, so at least they're moving along, but that is noisy. That is heavy rain arriving around 6:30 in parts of Loudoun to Knox. I noticed a couple of leading edge storms reaching out into the foothills to the mountains. Main batch here over into the Hamblin County area to Jefferson County. 7 a.m. still draping those storms then up into the foothills and mountains in far northeast Tennessee. Some trailing rain behind it around 7 a.m. That does put some of those downpours, some strong storms there around 7 a.m. up into the foothills to mountains like Sevier County, Cocke County, into Greene County. By 8 o'clock, though, that back edge really kind of pulls out of our way. Clouds are left over. The humidity is still left behind. So then we're looking at more of a couple of pop-ups the rest of the day. But notice we really start seeing a lot more sunshine for the afternoon hours. So that is a big improvement right there in terms of just the day clearing out and only a couple of pop-ups as the humidity still has to go down. So that additional rainfall, in addition to those spikes up that we had on the plateau in the early morning hours, notice then we bring in that 1/4 to a very isolated 1/2 inch, those streaks cutting through parts of the valley into the mountains, northeast Tennessee for your morning batch of storms. Now, when it comes down to it today, we're going to continue to warm up. I mean, look at this. We got 66 at 8, 73 at noon, high today 83, but we see more sun. The winds are shifting. The humidity still got to go down. So in the forecast where you live, it's a nice warm afternoon. We're going to top out around 83 degrees in Knoxville. Let me zoom in here. You can find 85 your high today, Athens to 84 in Loudoun. A nice warm but more sunshine for you in Crossville, 78, 79 in Warburg to 81 today in La Follette. Barberville, your high today 78 along with Tazewell to 79 in Morristown and 82 in Dandridge and Pigeon Forge. So we're kind of wiping everything out, which does mean we can have some stray fog on a beautiful clear morning tomorrow. Less humidity means a milder morning and really only a little tiny stray blip of rain possible at the tops of the mountains. Just wanted to point that out in case you happen to be going for a hike. Otherwise, it's sunshine. And, well, the humidity is low enough that it keeps rain chances away from most of our area. The mountains are the only place that'll have enough moisture to work with. Otherwise, we got a lot of sunshine tomorrow. 56 in the morning, milder, 73 at noon, with a high tomorrow of 83. So we're still in the heat, but we're getting our sunshine back. We're getting some milder mornings back as we knock back that humidity. Notice then we just baby step up to some spotty rain and storms on Thursdays. The humidity starts going back up. Then we go from spotty to some scattered afternoon storms on Friday. This is where they start developing again, kind of pulsing up summer-like development there on the Saturday and Sunday afternoons as well. And then we got a batch of some rain and storms that'll be more on and off Sunday into Monday next week. That'll push us back to upper 70s.